Now I'm going to continue with the eye theme, but this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my eyes not just follow but actually move towards my mouse pointer. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a picture as my background. Now if I choose the stage, go to backgrounds, go to edit. In fact, I might actually use the same graphic that I used before. So if I choose this one here, then click OK. Let's keep that. So I've got my background face. Now, not too happy about the cat. Let's get rid of that one. Now here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit my costume, clear that, and import. Now, rather than the whole eye, I'm going to just choose one of my irises. So let's choose this one. Click OK. OK again. So this time I've got my little iris that I'm going to have follow my cursor. So let's get the scripts done. So if I go to scripts now, and I'm going to have a control here. So when the green flag is clicked, what I want it to do, well, first of all, I'm going to want it to point towards the mouse pointer just like before, and then this time I'm going to get it to move towards my mouse. Now, in fact, here I'm going to say move to 10 steps. Now, I don't want it to go too quickly. 10 steps is probably a little too fast. So I'm going to change the 10 just to 1. Okay. Now, if I do that now, hit the green flag, you'll see that all it's doing is moving as I click the green flag, and I'm going to want this to do that continuously. So let's just separate this for a second. I want it to repeat. So if I now go back to control, so I'm going to get it to repeat forever, and I'm going to get it to move. Well, in fact, actually that's not quite right. Let's just separate them. I'm going to put inside the forever loop, point towards my mouse pointer, and then also move one step. And if I now just click that in place, this time, when I now click the green flag, my cursor is being followed by the eye. However, you'll notice that the eye itself has come out of the socket. So I'm going to get it to, need to get it to stop, and that's what I'll do next. Let's just stop that for a second. Okay. So let's now think about how I'm going to get it to stop once it gets to the edge. So what I'm going to want it to do is I'm going to want it to see if it's pink, and if it's pink, I'm going to get the iris to move one step backwards. That way, hopefully, it will stay within the white part of the eye. So to do that, I'm going to need an if statement. So if I find if, that's a control. And you'll notice there's this little hexagon here. Now that's going to be under sensing, and I want it to be touching, see if it's touching a particular colour. Now when I place this in, you'll notice this hexagon's bigger, but when I drag it in and drop it, it will expand to fit. So what do I want it to do? Well, I want it to check to see if it's pink. Well, not red. Let's click on red, use a droplet to change that to pink. So what do I want it to do? Well, perhaps just move back a little bit. So that's going to be a motion. So let's move. Well, I've moved one step forward normally. I want to get it to move back one step. So let's move -1 steps backwards. So I now hit go. You'll see, oh, the eye's come out. Now, why has the eye come out? Well, the eye's come out because one of the things I've not done is place this within my forever loop. So if I now drag that and drop it in place, now hit the green flag, you'll notice that it's come to the edge, but it's not going any further. It's going back slightly, and it's almost flickering back. Now I call this lazy eye because sometimes it goes over. Now let's get a second eye, so let's just stop that. We've done something similar before. I'm going to right click over it, duplicate it, and this one will be exactly the same as the one I've already done. So now when I hit the green flag, you'll notice that both eyes should hopefully follow, but one will be often lazy. fact, what I'm going to try to do, maybe it's the graphics that's preventing that, is I'm going to now just change the costume, and let's clear that and change it to one of my other ones. Let's see if it is actually my graphic. Yes, it seems to be a little bit better. My blue flag. Let's change my blue one. You may not have this problem with certain graphics. Let me just edit that one. Clear it. Import the same orange iris. So now, when I do it, it should follow. Change it slightly, and this time what we're going to do is we're going to change the background. So if I go to Stage, go to Backgrounds, this time I'm going to edit it, clear that away, and import the other graphic that I've downloaded. So face number 2. So click OK, and then OK again. Now if I place the eyes inside and hit go, whoops, they've actually come out. Why have they come out? Well, they've come out because if I go to one of my irises and go to the script, it's pink that it's looking for, and you'll notice that these eyes are not pink. Outside it's black, so I'm just going to change that to black. In fact, if I do it to the other one as well, so both eyes are now black. So if I now hit go, it should stay within my glasses, but you'll notice the eyes are pretty big for this face. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to change them. I'm going to go to the costume and I'm going to edit it. One of the tools which I quite like is this shrink idea. So I'm going to shrink it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's do the other eye as well. Edit that one so that they're the same size, and we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now, when I hit go, it's a little bit more effective for this face.